Good morning. On Monday, the 5th of October. And I found this the end of last week. I don't know if any of the rest of you have seen it before, but I thought it was really rather lovely. When an old man died in a ward of a nursing home in Australia, they thought he'd left nothing of value. And when people were going through his possessions, they found a poem which has gone viral, really. It's been in magazines around the world, I understand. Excuse me, but I'd never seen it before. And so it's a poem called Cranky Old Man. What do you see, nurses? What do you see? What are you thinking when you're looking at me? A cranky old man, not very wise, uncertain of habit, with far-away eyes, who dribbles his food and makes no reply when you say in a loud voice, "I do wish you'd try," who seems not to notice the things that you do, and forever is losing a sock or a shoe, who, resisting or not, lets you do as you will, with bathing and feeding, the long day to fill. Is that what you're thinking? Is that what you see? Then open your eyes, nurse. You're not looking at me. I'll tell you who I am, as I sit here so still, as I do at your bidding, as I eat at your will. I'm a small child of 10, with a father and mother, brothers and sisters who love one another. A young boy of 16 with wings on his feet, dreaming that soon now a lover he'll meet. A groom soon at 20, my heart gives a leap, remembering the vows that I promised to keep. At 25 now I have young of my own who need me to guide and a secure, happy home. A man of 30, my young now grown fast, bound to each other with ties that should last. At 40, my young sons have grown and are gone, but my woman is beside me to see I don't mourn. At 50, once more, babies play round my knee. Again, we know children, my loved one and me. Dark days are upon me. My wife is now dead. I look at the future. I shudder with dread. For my young are all rearing young of their own. And I think of the years and the love that I've known. I'm now an old man and nature is cruel. It's jest to make old age look like a fool. The body it crumbles, grace and vigour depart. There is now a stone where I once had a heart. But inside this old carcass a young man still dwells, and now and again my battered heart swells. I remember the joys, I remember the pain, and I'm loving and living life over again. I think of the years, all too few, gone too fast, and I accept the stark fact that nothing can last. So open your eyes, people, open and see. Not a cranky old man. Look closer. See me. I thought that was very, very moving and very, very nicely written. And it just made me think again about how easy it is to brush people aside. Not simply people who are much older. That gentleman was well into his 90s, but brush people aside who perhaps don't come into the forefront of what we're doing, and how important it is to know that each of those people has something to offer, has something to say, and something we can hear. And, you know, I in normal times, we do a lot of work with people with dementia, but it isn't even just about that, is it? It's about people who've kind of learned to take a back seat, perhaps, who are often content to be in the background. But that elderly gentleman brought to the fore the fact that everybody has history. Everybody had a youth, and everybody has memories that can be shared. Now, I've been given 2 copies of a book that's been put together by Cowbridge Rotary, which is about memories. And if anybody would like to borrow one of those books to read, please do let me know. I mean, in the present climate, obviously, what will have to happen is that I would have to bring the book for you in a bag that's been wiped out and so on. And then when it comes back to me, I would have to keep it for 7 days or so before anybody else could borrow it. But libraries are getting by, I know. So I'm sure we could find a way. If any of you would like to see that book, it's got some lovely photos in it. And I'm sure some of you would find it incredibly interesting. So please do shout if we can share those around. And meanwhile, until I do the next reflection, which will come out on Wednesday morning. God bless, and do try and avoid the showers when you go for your walk. And I'll see you soon.